Hi, and welcome to Proven Principles. My name is Jeff Gamagami. I'm the founder of Proven Principles, and I've been involved now in the network marketing industry for 18 years. I want to spend today sharing with you a little of my personal story of how I went from literally being a skeptic to going on to make millions and millions of dollars. My business today has turned over in excess of $100 million, and to be honest with you, we think in the next decade we'll go on to do $1 billion plus in sales. We're so excited about what's happening right now, but I thought what's so good is just to sit down and relate to you. How did I start? As you're starting this business today, you might have questions and doubts, and maybe even not believe in yourself, or need some questions about the products. And so this Proven Principles series, is designed really to help you get some confidence. Number one, in our company, New Skin Enterprises. Number two, in our products, and most importantly, give you some confidence in yourself with some structure and some systems. So how did I begin? Well, I've been in New Zealand for the past 27, almost 28 years. I'm American originally. I dropped out of high school at age, 17. I got a good job washing dishes in a restaurant. My father was a doctor. Let's just say he wasn't very pleased with my choice of vocation. I ended up working for a company called Pepsi. And Pepsi is one of the biggest food companies in the world. Pepsi owns Pizza Hut, KFC, Starbucks, as well as Pepsi Cola, the soft drink. I ended up running washing dishes actually in a Pizza Hut restaurant. Within 5 years, I was running 5 restaurants, and then one day, in fact, I love my job. I really did. Most people I talk to, they don't really wake up in the morning loving what they do. I absolutely love what I did, but then one day I saved Pepsi $3 million with a cost-saving idea, and I got a $500 bonus, and it was kind of a snap of the obvious to really realize that I wasn't going to get ahead or provide for my family working for somebody else. And so I started my own business. That was a huge failure. I ended up going into debt, $70,000. At the time, that seemed like the end of the world. Of course, today it's not that much, but it really made me start to think, what am I going to do? I didn't ever want to go back and work for anybody else, a big company ever again, because I knew that you just don't get ahead like that. And then I failed at my first business attempt. And so I was back in the States just looking for different ideas. And to be honest with you, the last thing I was looking at doing was getting involved with network marketing, and certainly not skincare. But I had a bad skin. I had an acne problem with my skin. I'd always had almost like the Alps, if you like. It was just a terrible problem. And a girlfriend of my wife's said, "Gosh, have you heard of this?" She was a nurse. "Have you heard of this new product? I think you should try it." All the doctors and nurses are recommending it to their patients and getting really great results. And so I ended up trying this product, and it wasn't a business opportunity. It was just a product to try. And my gosh, within weeks, my skin started to clear up, and it was almost as if I didn't have a problem at all. And I just all of a sudden, my awareness started to come. My gosh, if there's a product that works like this, then everyone's going to want it. You know how all of a sudden you become aware of something, and all of a sudden you see it everywhere around you? I started to see lines and wrinkles and cracks and discoloration, and I started to think, my gosh, we're sitting on a gold mine here. And so I came back to New Zealand. This is before New Skin had decided to open here in New Zealand. We actually talked to a few friends, and there's a lesson in this. 3 friends I spoke to, they all laughed at me. My best friend was on the floor laughing so hard. Literally, he was in tears, the pain in his stomach. My mother, wasn't interested at all. And I gave them some free samples. They wouldn't even use the free samples I gave them. My other friend was much the same, and we did what most people go. You've heard the saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Well, I found just the opposite. When the going gets tough, most people quit, and that's what I did. I quit. And for about 18 months, we were at 0 on a printout somewhere. And then by accident, we went up by accident. I guess we'd gone to order some more products. We loved the results we had with the products. And our friend who introduced us, Lucy, back at my wife's girlfriend, who was a nurse, she'd quit. And she referred us to someone who referred us to someone. And eventually someone got very enthusiastic and started to coach us and train us. Now, this is before the days of internet. This is back in 1992, before New Skin had opened in New Zealand. So this is 19 years ago. It was rare to see someone with a fax machine back then. So I borrowed a fax from my father, my stepfather, and we started faxing back and forth questions and answers, and that's how I got trained. No one actually did a presentation. No one sat on a video like this and did this kind of information. Literally, I learned the business by asking questions, and I was willing to work. I was willing to be coachable. Within our first 12 months, we ended up turning over $1.5 million of products. But, that was like what a restaurant would normally do. But a restaurant normally has $1 million in infrastructure. the stock, employees, accounts, all the brain damage that you get in traditional business. I had turned over $1.5 million with no employees, no inventory, no brain damage. And our business has continued to grow from strength to strength since then. Now, we've made some mistakes. There's no doubt about it. And I think the best teachers in this world are the ones who've made the most mistakes. So hopefully I'm going to be a good coach for you. But the reality is that those mistakes are trials and errors. In this series of proven principles, hopefully we can help you take some shortcuts and not make the same mistakes we had to make. And that's really the whole point of this series. What I want to share with you is that your dreams and your goals and your dreams, your life, you can do anything. You can change your stars. You can do anything you choose to do. Now, some of you listening to this are already successful. Financially, you've got cash flow. Financially, you make a nice income. You've got things. But perhaps what you're looking for is the most precious commodity on earth, and that's time. It's very difficult, I've found, to have both time and money. There's lots of people with money, but they often are time locked. They are their business. And there's plenty of people with lots and lots of time, but they usually have no money. In fact, I often found this to be the truth. And so what Nu Skin, what network marketing offers you, what it's offered me and lots of other people, is the ability to have time and money. And if you can have time and money together, oh my gosh, you can start to do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. And so all I can tell you is I went from a skeptic through to someone who's just done extremely well. And it's not about me. Really, I was in the right place at the right time. I was willing to be coached, and I was willing to follow what someone said. It didn't mean I didn't make some mistakes. I certainly did, and I know you will too. Even listening to this series, you'll still make mistakes. It's just the way we learn. But I hope this series can help you just kind of accelerate through those, blast through those brick walls of obstacles that come in front of you, and help you to achieve the things you want. Thanks for taking the time to listen. There's going to be about 10, 15, maybe even 20 modules of proven principles. Take your time through them. Go and visit them again and again. And I hope this helps you accelerate and have success beyond your dreams. Thank you, and wish you great success. Look forward to seeing you on our next chapter of Proven Principles. Bye for now.